Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Anthony, and here we talk about all things preparedness, training, and education. And today we're going to talk about a little bit of training concerning the forgotten Glock, possibly the perfect subcompact 9mm concealed carry gun choice for you, the Glock 26. Most people have forgotten about it, but is the Glock 26 in 2025 still a relevant concealed carry handgun? Let's jump right into it and find out. Hey, again, if you're new to the channel, we'd appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you receive notifications every time we put out videos like this. And if you want to support this channel, one of the best ways you can do that is go down in the description and get you one of these cool t-shirts or another t-shirt in our store. All right, the Glock 26, is it the perfect concealed carry gun for you? Let's find out. So the Glock 26 was released in 1994, and this little subcompact has been a fan favorite forever because it just works. It does what you need it to do, and it does it very, very well. And so right up front, why choose the Glock 26 for concealed carry when we have all these other guns on the market out there? Why choose this baby Glock, if you will, the Glock 26? This is specifically the Gen 4. I actually had a Gen 3 originally in this gun, and then I made the mistake. I traded it for a shotgun for hunting season one year, years ago. And then not too long behind that, I went out and picked up the Gen 4 when it came out. And I've had it ever since because the Glock 26 is just a great little concealed carry gun in my personal opinion. When picking a concealed carry gun, I focus on three main things: size, capacity, and caliber. And so by size, I mean actual size of the gun. And then obviously capacity is the capacity of the gun. How many rounds will it carry? And then caliber. Is it a lethal round? And we'll talk about 9mm in a minute, but that's what the Glock 26 is chambered in, is 9mm. So my first consideration with the Glock 26 or any concealed carry gun is its overall size, and it comes in at 6.5 inches long, which is not long at all. It comes in at 4.17 inches tall and 1.18 on the width, which really makes this an ideal concealed carry gun. But it's overlooked because of the Glock 43, the Glock 42, the Glock 43X, the Glock 43X MOS, and all the other subcompact cool new guns on the market out there. But this is a contender. If you have a Glock 26, you've been thinking about getting a Glock 26, or you've been carrying a Glock 26 for a long time, let me know down in the comments if you still carry this OG Glock. And overall, what do you think about it in comparison to the new guns on the market? So the most key element to size for concealed carry is height of the gun. Let me get this chair out of the way. And so we said it's a little over 4 inches. And what that means is when you put that gun in your waistband, the single most determining factor for a concealed carry is the length of that handle. And so a longer gun will have a tendency to print more because it will come out the side even if it's canted in. But if you have a lever device like I have on this particular holster, it makes carrying the Glock 26 or even the Glock 19 or the Glock 17 makes it a breeze. But you can see the Glock 26, man, it is small enough. It literally just disappears on your waistband. And if you add even a full-size magazine, that happens to be my 19X magazine, because you know what? It fits the Glock 26. But you throw that in on your waistband, and now, man, you have a well-rounded concealed carry option. You've got 10 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, and then you can have extra in your extra magazine with a full-size extra magazine. And so you're talking about carrying 20 round or 30 rounds of 9mm. Should have you ready for just about any situation that life can throw at you. And so from a size perspective, both height, width, and length, overall size, the Glock 26 really is a perfect concealed carry gun out there. Again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And so that's my number one overall consideration for concealed carry, is overall size of the gun. Again, this is not an exhaustive review, but this is my review of the Glock 26 in 2025 for concealed carries. It's still relevant in 2025, and I would say so from a size perspective, definitely is. So now let's talk about capacity. I already told you that it's chambered in 9mm, and it will hold 10 rounds of 9mm. In fact, you get 3 stock 10-round magazines when you buy the Glock 26. So it'll hold 10 rounds. It'll hold another round in the chamber. And so you have 11 rounds on your person that are immediately ready to go. And then you have the option to use any extra magazine of the double stack configuration that Glock makes, or even aftermarket Glock magazines. So for instance, this is my 19X, and it holds 17 rounds, and so you can keep that as an extra mag if you want to. I mean, that can be your primary magazine if you want to holster it like that. And with the right holster setup, you know what? You can get away with that. Let me show you. This is the 19X mag. You see a little bit of indentation there, but it's nothing I'd be worried about carrying at all, because I could get away with it and nobody's looking for it. So capacity, definitely the Glock 26 is set up for capacity for anything self-defense wise that you would need to handle in an everyday life situation. And then if life throws one of those curveballs at you, where you wind up needing some extra ammo, whatever situation that might be, you have the ability to have a bunch of ammo on your person that will get you out of any situation really that you could think about. So that is the capacity of the Glock 26, and that's the second category. So first is overall size, then capacity, and now let's talk about caliber. So I know there's going to be a lot of opinions on what is the best caliber for concealed carry, and this is chambered again in 9mm. I have tested 40 and 45 over the years, and I keep coming back to 9mm for several reasons. Again, if you disagree, put that down in the comments. This is America. You can have a differing opinion. We all have opinions, and you know what? We're all entitled to our opinions. But I settle on 9mm for the following reasons, and I think the Glock 26 is a well-rounded mix when it comes to capacity, having 10 9mm rounds in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, so 11 rounds at my disposal of 9mm is a generous capacity for a concealed carry handgun. So 9mm overall, why? Because I can hold more 9mm than I can 40 in the same size magazine, and definitely more than 45. And so from a simple, mathematical or physics, if you will, I have more rounds than I can put on target in 9mm than I can 40 or 45. And the more rounds I get on target, the more opportunity I have to make good hits, and the more opportunity I have to stop the threat. It's as simple as that. Less recoil. 9mm obviously recoils less than 40, and definitely recoils less than 45. And so that translates to recoil management being a lot easier, which translates to follow-up shots hitting that target more often than not. And so 9mm is a no-brainer for controlling your shots and getting more shots on target. And then today's 9mm, it performs with superior performance, with all the bullet technology out there that in self-defense ammo particularly, you can count on 9mm to be an appropriate and powerful enough self-defense ammunition to save your life or the life of someone you love. And so it's not necessary for me to go to a higher caliber. I'm capable with 9mm. I trust 9mm and its stopping power, and overall it fits the bill for the most efficient and capable self-defense round when put into a small package like this. So at the end of the day, caliber is a personal choice, but for me, 9mm strikes the balance of capacity, control, and lethality. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Again, if you have a differing opinion, or if you share the same opinion, let me know down in the comments below. All right, so that's size, capacity, and caliber. Now let's talk about a couple more things that make the Glock 26 ideal, in my opinion, for concealed carry. So one of the biggest things that stands out, particularly about the Glock 26, and then of course Glock in general, is just its reliability and its track record. You know, Glock has been around for a very long time, the Glock 26 since the early 90s, and it's unbeatable. It's unstoppable. It always goes bang when you want it to go bang. It has a track record that is unmatched in the concealed carry handgun industry, and it is without comparison, really out there as far as the other brands are concerned. And so it is reliable. It will do what you need it to do when you need it to do it. It is requires minimal maintenance. In other videos I've said you don't have to clean your Glock. You know what? And I stand by that statement is, I clean them every so often, but you don't have to be a meticulous gunsmith in cleaning your Glock. It is going to function with a little bit of oil and a little bit of love, and it's going to function the way you need it to function, and it's going to function like that every time. And so the other thing I would say about it from a concealed carry perspective is just ease of use, which leads me to what I'd finally like to say about that is versatility and accessories. Man, you cannot beat Glock in general, but then the Glock 26, if you want it, it's out there for it. If you want some Trijicon sights, if you don't like the factory sights, I happen to like the factory sights on most of my Glocks, or all of my Glocks. I have put some Trijicons on them just to put Trijicons on them, but did I need them? No, I don't really need them. I do like having night sights, but again, if it's so dark that I need night sights, then I probably need a light, and if I don't have a light, I'm not going to be able to see in that ambient light anyway, and so I'm not going to be able to really need the night sights. So if I can see enough where I need the night sights, I can use the stock sights just fine. And so but anything is out there. If you want a different slide, if you want to add an optic to it, if you want to add even a light to it, even though it doesn't have a rail, they have plenty of lights out there that will fit on this frame. And then they have magazine grips. If you want to upgrade your trigger, your recoil spring, or any of the other internals, your slide in general, anything about it, you can make the Glock 26 anything you want to make it. I happen to like it stock out of the box. I like it just the way it is. It shoots fine for me. I can grip it fine. I can conceal it excellent. I just overall love the Glock 26, and it has earned, in fact, it was the first place in my concealed carry rotation from the beginning, and it has continued to earn a spot in that rotation because it is so versatile, and it just does what I need it to do when I need it to do it. So the Glock 26, is it your concealed carry gun? Is it your next concealed carry gun? In my opinion, it is one of the most perfect blends of size, caliber, and capacity, and that combined with unmatched reliability in the industry and accessories galore, that you can do anything or make this gun anything you want it to be. If you're not happy with the stock configuration, but I am, it's unmatched in the industry. And then right now, I think you can get your hands on a Glock 26 in 2025 for around the 450 mark. So again, don't quote me on that, but I think with the Glock Shooting Sports or with the Blue Label program, you can get sub 500 on this gun, which in my opinion is a great deal. So that is really tough to beat from a concealed carry perspective. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for making the choice to defend yourself and those you love. And God bless you and yours.